And our final guest this afternoon is Nuseir Yassin. We're really excited to have him. He's the founder and CEO of NAS Academy and NAS Daily. He graduated from Harvard in 2014 and began working as a software developer at Venmo until he discovered his passion for making video content as the account NAS Daily. And his account has over 40 million followers across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So we're really excited to have him here. And he also founded NAS Academy, which is an online global learning platform to educate and empower creators with technology. So he has a lot of incredible things to share. We're really excited to have him here. So please welcome Nuseir.
Hey, thank you, man. How are you guys? Nice to meet you to whoever's left here. Today, I'm going to talk for only 10 minutes and then we can get out of here. I'm going to talk about how to make education great again. No relation to what you're thinking about. And before that, just a quick introduction. My name is Nuseir Yassin, CEO of NAS Academy. And, you know, I came here last year and I think I offended a couple of people. I offended a couple of people because I said that institutions are losing market share. They're becoming less and less relevant. And at the same time, while institutions are losing market share, creators are gaining market shares. It's basically what's happening in the creator economy is that now if you want to learn something, you'd much rather learn it from an individual than to go to a building with tables and chairs and a whiteboard. That was the idea. Some people disagreed with that idea. Other people agreed with that idea. But today, I don't want to say anything controversial. Today, I just want to say something that we all should agree on. And there is no room for disagreement. Do you know what that thing is? Completion rates. It is the elephant in the room that nobody talks about in education, but I feel like they should. Is that Russell? Russell. People don't talk about completion rates because if you look at the data, and this is a real thing, 5% completion rate is what happens in online videos. Do you know what this means? This means every 20 people that buy a course on the internet, 19 of them don't finish it, even though they bought it. 19 people get discouraged. 19 people get bored, get lonely, and they do not finish the class. Only one person graduates out of 20. Is this not crazy? How is this normal in 2022? And it's not about the quality of the education. You can have the best quality education in the world today for free on the internet, and people still do not finish these courses. You don't see people walking around with, Harvard degrees that they got it on the internet for free. They just buy the t-shirt. Why? What is happening here? Why is that? It is our hypothesis that the world, there's a lot of education in the world. What the world needs is motivation. You need to find a way to motivate people to finish the goddamn class. How do you do that? So we've spent the last 2 years trying to understand how to motivate people on the internet. And we've come to the conclusion, and it's actually a lot simpler than you may think, that to motivate people to learn, all you need is to add a classmate. That's all you need. It sounds basic, but it's true. If you add a classmate to the process of education, people are much, much, much more likely to finish the class. When you add a classmate, people talk to each other. They learn from each other. They graduate together. They go to orientation together. They learn from each other, and that's key. We see that because of the addition of classmates, completion rates went up to 60% as opposed to 5%. That's 8x more. This is a big deal. A lot of people in education underestimate the power of a classmate. The power of a classmate is exponential. We focus a lot on the curriculum. Oh, what am I learning today? What are you learning tomorrow? What's the agenda? What's the homework? This is great on day one, but the value of a curriculum over time goes down significantly. And the value of a classmate starts as nothing, right? We're just a bunch of strangers in a room trying to learn something. But then over time, this friendship becomes much more valuable and it grows exponentially after 10 years. I know this is true for me as well. I graduated from Harvard 10 years ago, and I know nothing from what I learned. I forgot every single thing I learned at that school. But the classmates I made there still teach me every single day, and they become much more valuable over time. That is the power of a classmate. This is why I think every education company in the world should move away from just selling video files. Selling video files is not a sustainable long-term business. That's why we're big fans of cohort-based education, community-based education, classmate-based education. Call it whatever you want. We believe this is the next generation, and this is only possible because of technology. Only now do people use Discord, Zoom, WhatsApp. Only now it's normal to have an online classmate because of the pandemic. So this whole idea of a cohort-based education is going to be the future starting from 2 years ago. We joke about this a lot in our company. You know, even though we sell courses and even though we help creators teach, we're actually not in the business of education. We do not want to be in the business of education. We are in the business of making people friends under the excuse of education. And there's a fundamental difference between the two. If you can, as a company, connect one student with another student, these two students will teach each other. They'll do the job for you. And they will form friendships for the next 10, 20, 30 years or so. That's really what's exciting. There's a famous saying that says you're the average of the 5 people around you. And this saying is famous because it's true. Tell me who your 5 best friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. So we believe that if you want to make somebody learn something, do not throw curriculums at them, do not throw video files at them, just surround them with the right 5 people. If you can find somebody that wants to learn how to make videos in Nigeria, and you connect them with somebody that wants to learn how to make videos in Germany, and you give them a couple of resources, together they will become great video makers. And they will complete the class. So all I want to say, I'm only here for 10 minutes, all I want to say is that every education company should have the responsibility not just to sell video files, but to also create that social layer around education and to connect students together, because humans learn the best from other humans. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. See you later. Bye-bye.